Now, what prompted the IOC to start handing out free condoms at the Olympic Games? There were a couple of reasons. First and foremost, I guess, it was a case of trying to battle the spread of sexually transmitted infections, particularly HIV/AIDS, which in the early 1980s burst onto the scene as a worldwide pandemic, and people all over the world were just literally panicking because there was this new disease spreading quite easily through blood and through sexual intercourse, and people were dying of AIDS, and no one really knew how to handle it, and no one could foresee a cure for this particular disease. And given the fact that it could be transmitted sexually, the IOC were determined to make sure that the Olympics wasn't a breeding ground for HIV and the spread of HIV. There were other reasons the IOC wanted to step up and start giving condoms out. By the mid to late 80s, I guess there were reports coming out of the Olympic Village that athletes were having sex with one another, and the IOC, I guess, although necessarily not wanting to promote the Olympics as a sex fest, they wanted to be proactive and get on the front foot and make sure these athletes were being safe with one another. There is, of course, the unwanted pregnancy angle. I guess if there were no condoms in an Olympics village, that could cause all sorts of problems, you know, 9–10 months down the track after an Olympic Games. So the IOC acted, and thank God they did, really, because when you've got 10,000 hormone-charged elite athletes in a pretty small environment for 2 weeks, there's going to be some friction between one another, and there's going to be a lot of sexual tension that needs releasing.